Good morning, Missouri. It's the week of April 7, 2025, and Missouri's legislature is still in session. First, the bills that have already passed one chamber, which means they're further along in the process. The House is hearing bills this week that have passed the Senate to provide free college tuition for public safety personnel and their dependents, treat county and municipal park rangers vehicles as emergency vehicles, extend a series of agricultural tax credits, and somewhat but not entirely prohibit foreign nationals from donating to political ballot initiative campaigns, which is a bit confusing. The Senate is hearing bills that have passed the House to reduce personal and real property taxes, eliminate the increase in minimum wage and the provision of paid sick leave despite voters just voting for it, eliminate capital gains tax, which may cost state government over $400 million. I wonder where that will be coming from. Provide child care tax credits, provide Missouri Health Net coverage for hearing aids, pass a big health care bill involving lots of topics, including hospital management, administration of medicines, long-term care facilities, prenatal testing, and vaccines, increase the punishment and liability for people who exploit children, create lakefront entertainment districts at the Lake of the Ozarks, allow chief law enforcement officers to ask for help from other jurisdictions, and allow vehicles from 2012 with less than 150,000 miles to avoid inspections. Now for the bills earlier in the process. The House is hearing bills to provide regular wellness checks to veterans, allow solo in-home caregivers to care for up to 2 children under the age of 1, limit the definition of access to children when it comes to regulating residential care facilities. We have a bad history of that here in Missouri. Increase tax credits for film and TV production. Tax and regulate federal use of federally managed lands in Missouri in what appears to be a violation of a lot of constitutional law, but who needs that, really? Modify the professional registration of interior designers and require licensing of radon industry professionals. The Senate is hearing bills to strengthen property tax appeals, require local election authorities to try and contact voters if they filled out the envelope incorrectly, allow motorcycles to use any color lighting instead of just amber and white, change the membership requirements of the Clean Water Commission, regulate sewage, regulate virtual currency kiosks, require healthcare insurance plans to cover genetic testing for those with family or personal history of cancer, limit the use of required prior authorizations in healthcare, end the practice of boarding children who are in juvenile court in hospitals, establish a cancer patient's Bill of Rights, permit those wrongfully convicted to raise a freestanding claim of actual innocence, which was the topic of a longer video, and designate Kenny Ray Horton's Missouri as the official state promotional song. You can read all of these bills and more and provide your input to your elected officials at house.mo.gov and senate.mo.gov by clicking on the hearings sections. Which bills are you following this week? Let us know in the comments.